not your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting. You can find me in the club.
Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. The 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Omaha.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Now, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Running with Walker again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that street.
Milroe from the gun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Press all 80. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Has some room to work. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Now.
Moving quickly, try to get set again.
Ready.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Two.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, it's Murray. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
And go play action here. It's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 13 on the pickup, and it sets up Seattle with first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast. Milroe with it on first. A big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray from the pistol. Headed out right. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Murray here on first down. Throw is caught. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Sending him on the dive. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Well, that's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get their first points of this game just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now they'll try the extra point again. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Here's Milroe. 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's getting close, and they take him down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want this shit now and I got your back. I promise that should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact? Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Shake my paranoia.
Can't stop the rock.
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 Shake my
Dancing like banana into the groove.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
2-2. Who you got? I know sauce. 2-2.
Now it's Murray. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. To throw right away, here's Milroe. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Zaven Collins in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, it's Milroe. Rolling right, a throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. Open man is Horton. It's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call it, crunch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Bug. Forward! Forward!
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Forced to his right. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Big Ace opens, Big Ace.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back. The line of scrimmage, that's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready? Hurt! Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Milroe. And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. His 4th TD grab of the season. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Big Ace open, 2.
On first down, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Formation.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. In motion is Barner. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got...
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First down throw for Murray. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Nick Emanwari.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Hold it ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Milroe. Now a shot here, deep middle. It is hot! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Bronco 80. No.
Here's Milroe to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. Seahawks are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 2nd and 5. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye is Jake Hayes-Dobbins. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this will be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Big Lion. Let's go. 18, 60, ready.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woods.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Hold the set. Ready,
They run with Walker. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And it's brought in! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. David Collins. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here's Dobbins. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Here's second and 3 to go. Now Murray. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Third down.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a second and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Derek Hall in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 5. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4. Throwing is Milroe. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Troy Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made by Julian Love. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down, 3 to go. Murray gonna look to do it himself. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That is good. Good throw. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Oh, easy.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. One of a couple on play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And A big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's an Arizona first down.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. At this point, Mike, you have to ask, what else could go wrong for this group? They're just trying to get something going, get some points on the board, and even that doesn't work out.
Ready. Handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He is all the way inside the 15. But hold everything. There is a marker down.
Trap 50.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and a long way to go. To the air, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Forward.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Out to his right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Looking free downfield, it's hurt. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Buffalo 18. Steady.
On second down, Milroe. Again, working deep downfield. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks.